Steve here, Shen RC. I'm going to be putting a motor inside this grasshopper here. Also going to be checking the RPMs of these ones here, the motors, with this tachometer. So many of you know I got this grasshopper, and I have two now. This is my original one here. And I was going to put a faster motor in one of them. I decided I'm going to go with my original one because I have like oil shocks on it and stuff. So I'm going to test the RPMs of the motors with this tachometer here. You get these on eBay for like $12 or something, shipped, a little more. And they're awesome. You can measure the RPMs of stuff. And how it works is they give you this reflective tape here, and you stick a little piece of that on, say if you had it on the rear wheel, you'll stick a piece on there and you'll shoot the laser at it and tell you the RPMs. So what I did is I got a pinion gear here with the reflector tape on there, and I'm going to measure the RPMs and compare the stock Tamiya motor to a 20-turn motor and a 15-turn motor, and also to this classic Le Mans 240 ST I found. And also I got the WLToys motor that came in the green buggy I have. I'm going to test the RPM of this because this one feels like it's a faster motor than a stock Tamiya. Hey, Remote Addicted, how you doing? I got my grasshopper here, this extra one, and I was going to put a faster motor in it. So I decided I'm going to put the faster motor in my original one because I have like oil shocks on the back. But I got this tachometer here. You could get this on eBay. I think they're like $13. You put a reflector piece of tape they give you with the package. They give you a reflector tape, and this shoots out a laser. And what it does is when you shoot it out at the thing spinning with the tape on it, it'll tell you the RPM. So I'm going to test all these motors I have here. I got a 20-turn, 15 the Le Mans, a stock Tamiya, and the WLToys motor. I'm going to test the RPMs. And I'm going to see what I want to put in here because I don't want to go too much faster than the stock one. So I'm going to do that now. I just made up a little rig here to hook the battery on and try it out. So I'm going to do this now and test the RPM. I should really write down what I find out, but I ain't going to be able to do it because I don't got a pen here. So this is the stock Tamiya motors you get with the cars. I'm going to test that one first. I'm just going to put this on here. I got a charged battery here to test it. I'm going to see if I can find a piece of paper so I could write some of this stuff down. I don't know if I got a pen here. Oh yeah, I do have one. Now I just need a piece of paper or something. Let's see if I can find something over here. Sunken Size 45, what's up? I'm doing some upgrades. I'm going to put a better motor in my other grasshopper here. And I got these different turn motors, and I have the RPM checker. I'm going to check the RPM on them. So we'll start out with the stock Tamiya. And we'll see how many RPMs that sucker could go. It may be a little noisy because I'm going to hook this motor on, so bear with me. Whoa, there she goes. I don't know if I could show you guys this. I'll try to show you and then I'll just do it. See them sparks? It's hard to do it and show you. $17,819. Let me just double check it here. $17,819. It's like 17,000.8 RPM. 17,819. So I got a little almost 18,000 RPM on a stock Tamiya can motor. 17,819 RPM. RC Basher Boy, what's up? Checking the RPMs of the motors here because I decided I'm going to make my other original grasshopper faster a little bit. So that was the Tamiya stock can motor. And now we'll try, this is a 20 turn. This is a Dynamite 20 turn. So we'll try this one and see how much difference it is compared to the other stock silver can. Let me write this down so we have the results. 20 turn. I was wondering how much motor Tamiya's can handle. It depends on the car. This gearbox is pretty strong. You could actually put a brushless motor in it. All right, I'm going to be making some noise here again, guys. So hold on. I want these to short out. Bring out the laser tester. 20,500. The highest I got was 20,505. Well, you probably couldn't hear me, so I got 20,505 on the 20 turn. So that's like 3,000 RPM, almost faster than the stock Tamiyas. That's probably going to be a pretty good one to use. Hey, what's up, Grumpy Grandpa? What is it, Granddad? Grumpy Granddad's in the house. So with a 20 turn, you get like 3,000 RPM faster than the stock Tamiya motor. I got a 15 turn, and this is an old classic Kyosho 240 ST motor. So I don't know how fast that's going to be. This is the WLToys motor that came out of the one that looked like this, but the green one. So I'm going to try that one real quick. I'll write that down, WLToys. And we'll see how fast the RPM is on this sucker. Okay, it's going to be loud again, guys. Hold on and wait. I got to hook the pinion gear on it. My bad. This pinion gear has the reflective tape on it so the laser from the tachometer could pick it up. see what we got here. $23,000. WLToys motor, 23,633 RPM. So that's faster than a 20-turn motor. They're all about 3,000 RPM different so far. This one's pretty good. That could explain why them WLToys cars go pretty quick. So the stock WLToys motor is a 23,633 RPM. That's like 3,000 faster than the 20 turn. And the 20 turn's like 3,000, a little more faster than the Tamiya. A little bit less, rather. Now I have, let me see if anyone's writing anything I missed here. Hi, Warner Racing. Okay, guys, now I'm going to try this 15-turn dynamite, the same brand as the 20-turn I did. So we'll see what the hell this one does. And I'll read them off when we're finished. I don't want to put a too crazy fast motor in these things because they're pretty fast with the stock 540. Okay, guys, it's going to get loud again. Whoa, this one sounds fast. Let me hold the motor better. Almost flew out of my hand. Dang it. $26,832. So that one jumps up like 3,000, like 3,200 RPM over the WLToys motor. This one sounds real fast. Now this last one here is a classic Kyosho Le Mans 240 ST. So I'm going to try this one, and I'm going to decide which one I'm going to put in the grasshopper here. This motor hasn't been used in ages, so it's probably gonna maybe stink, like because it wasn't used in a long time. So I'm gonna have that funny classic motor smell. All right, it's gonna get loud again for the test. $25,902. Went up and down a little bit. All right, that completed my test here with the motor RPMs. Now I gotta decide which one to put in the grasshopper. So out of these, I'm going to read it down. Here it goes. Stock Tamiya kit motor got 17,819 RPM. Dynamite 20 turn got 20,505 RPM. The stock WLToys 12428 buggy motor got 23,633 RPM. Dynamite 15 turn got 26,832 RPM. The classic Kyosho 240 ST Le Mans motor got 25,902 RPM. So there you have it. Now it's time to pick the motor for this beauty. Basher Boy likes the Dynamite 15. He must have heard that nice fan whistling. It does sound nice. Yeah. They're pretty fast, these ones here with the stock motor, so I think I might just go with a 20 turn. That's an extra 3,000 RPM. That should be pretty good. WLToys. What was the WLToys? The WLToys was 23,000. That's like the middle of the bunch. That might be pretty good. I don't know. I'm liking the 20,000. The 20 turns probably just give it a little more punch. What I think I need. Remote Addicted says he got the Dynamite 15 turn in his grasshopper. Not much faster than the stock silver can. I don't know. It has a lot more RPM. Maybe it doesn't have a lot of torque. Maybe that WLToy. It's like 6,000. That's a lot more. It's like 6, 7, 8, 9,000 more RPM than the Tamiya motor, the 15 turn. I have the exact Dynamite motor in my lunchbox. What, the 15 turn? Larry H is here. I got your sticker. I don't know if you can see it's next to the Amp Pro here. I got it. I don't have it zoomed in right. But I got your stickers. Thanks. Got a 390 handy there? Huh. No, but I got this. I don't think I got a 390. I only think I got the little Blizzard motors. I think they aren't like the 280s or something. I don't know, guys. I think I'm going to go with the 20 turn because this thing's light and I really don't want it a lot faster. I just want it a little bit faster than the stock one here. $15. Probably would be nice with this classic motor in there, but I don't know if I want to ruin it because it's like probably a collectible, this motor. Remote of the, yeah, this is from the Twin Hammers came with this motor. You're welcome, Larry H. I appreciate the stickers. You guys want me to put the fast one. You guys want me to put the fast 15 turn, and I'm like, I only need 3,000 more RPM with the 20 turn. I don't know. I think I want to put the 20 turn because I have a stock ESC in this still also. I think if I put the 15, it'll probably smoke it. Sanuka size 45 says you could play with the pin. On these old buggies, they only run one size pinion, so you can't really switch it. I was surprised that this WLToys motor is actually a pretty good one. And you could probably pick these up, I bet you, for cheap. The WLToys motors, and they're like 23,600 RPM. That's almost, it's probably like, I would say like a 17 turn maybe. Probably 17 turn motor at that RPM. Yeah, I could just run it on 3S. The dynamite 27 turn, but 34-degree advance into a Hornet was too much. Yeah, Model Nutty, I think these ain't as bad as those motors. They're lower turns, but they're like cheaper ones. They're not like when you used to get the Trinity ones, the 27 turn racing motors. They were way faster than these stock cheap 20 turn motors. You can do it. You know how many stock of these? I have a lot of these stock Tamiya motors. I have like, I think I have like 4 of them over here, plus this one. And I have a whole crap load of them upstairs. But this WLToys motor, I wonder how much they sell these for, because these would be a nice hop-up motor if they're real cheap. But like I said, I got the stock ESC in this still, so I don't want to go with the 15 because I'll probably fry it. So I'm going to be on the safe side and just put the 20 turn in there. Micron RC. I'm pretty sure I have a few cooked motors that I was using them for. Yeah, I'm afraid to cook the ESC. That's why I think I'm going to go. This is stock, so I'm going to use the 20 turn in here and try it out. My contraption I made here. But anyhow, you guys, if you want to pick these one of these up, go on eBay. This one's a model number DT2234C. I think it's like $13. It checks any RPM. You just stick the reflector tape. I even used it on my Camaro's flywheel to see the RPM at idle. It's real good. You can test anything. Model Nutty, nice tack. Yeah, for 13 bucks, it's awesome. So I'm going to start working on this, and I'm going to leave this one here that I got. I'm going to leave this with the stock motor. And this one, I'll put the 20 turn in there. Because like I said, I got oil shocks on this one. So I just got to get my tools here and start ripping this sucker apart. Larry H, that's a cool tool. Yeah, you should pick one up. They're cheap. It's good. It's not only good for motors. You could actually stick the reflector tape on your wheel, and you could test the RPMs and everything of anything. So it's really good. So I'm going to go with the 20 turn. I know Basher Boy likes his cars to fly, but I got the stock electronics in this still, and I don't want to roast them. Model Nutty, gotta love Hornet simplicity. Yeah, they're fun. They don't work the best, but every time you drive them, you have a blast. They're really fun. I put the what are they? Kyosho Scorpion tires and wheels on here. They're much softer, so it makes it work nice. Woo! All right, see, you can see I have the stock ESC in there, so I don't really want to put a hotter motor than that 20 because it'll probably go up in fumes and smoke like a beauty. Duke City RC Adventures in the house. You want to see what I did? Just check back because I tested motors RPMs with the RPM checker, the brushed motors, and I'm going to be putting one in here. It's going to be a hop up. It's a 20 turn instead of a 27 turn. So I gotta take this motor out here. I actually gotta take my wheel off too. I may not have to, let me see. Ugh. Must use thread lock. I think it'll be good. 20 turn in this thing. Because stock, I don't even run the 2S lipos in there. I ran the NIM packs because they're crazy on stock motors. They're fast because they're so light. So there it is. I just got to clean this up here. I got some, you guys probably can't see it, but I got some sand around the motor where it's screwed on. So I have to clean that up a bit. Yeah, the buggies are fun. You can tell I always took this one in the ball field because it's got the sand all by the motor. I got a plate. I got to find it, one of them Tamiya little discs. I got the sealed disc from Tamiya that you put on the motor. I have to look for it over there. You don't want the sand to fall inside the gearbox, so you got to wipe it out. I'm just going to use my finger. I have to look over here, guys, in this my toolbox thing over here. I have one of those, you know, the Tamiya, they have the discs that go on the motor for the debris not to go in there. I know I got it, but I don't know where the hell I put it. You know I won't find it when I need it. Put that thing. Of course, I can't find it. Unless I put it in this box here, maybe. Let me see. Ugh. I might have put it in this box. If not, I'll just put it on without it. Got some stickers in here. Nope. Well, I found my oil. I could oil the motor. Hold on a second, guys. Let me put this back. This is pissing me off. I just seen the disc the other day and I was looking at it. Oh, there's one of those things. Now I lost. Where the heck did I put it? I know a guy that has to clean out his toolbox and stuff. Oop. It's not in here. I'm just going to put it on without it. No big deal. Oh, well. Ugh. I don't know where the hell I put that disc part thing. Anyhow. The hell they got these coil magnetic whatever ceramic things on there. I think I'm just gonna hit them with a hammer real quick and take them off. I'm missing everyone's comments here. Take care, Larry H. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna walk over there because I want to hit these ceramic things with a hammer and crack them off because you don't need them, I don't think, with a 2.4. So hold on a second. Boy, those things crack real easy. All right, now I just got to put the pinion gear on and get some Loctite. Where the hell did I put my Loctite? There it is. The Loctite I use is the gel kind from Tamiya. That gel red stuff, the AG thread lock. Except for this ain't the bottle. This is an old bottle that's gone. There it is. There it is. No, leave the hose caps on. Too late. I smashed them. I think those work with when you have the FM and AM. I don't think it matters too much. When you use 2.4, it doesn't interfere with it. God, my toolbox needs a cleaning. I think I should have took out my tools before I decided to go live. Now I just coat the little grub screw with a little bit of this gel thread lock compound. I'm going to guess right there for this one. Take this side plate off so I could check the mesh. Damn, I'm good. That was perfect. Now I just got to tighten it up. Get a little bit of, I'm going to put a little bit of the grease I make on the pinion gear and on the motor over here, so it makes a seal so no dust gets in it. These are the only motors that I ever seen that I got that had them ceramic rings on them. Doing a heat shield. I had one of the plastic Tamiya heat shields that go over the motor. It's somewhere over here, so I'm not going to put it on. I'll have to do it some other time. I don't know where the hell I put it. I found it like last week, and I was like, oh, there's one of those Tamiya heat shields. But I lost it. Now what I do is I put a little of this thread lock in the holes in the motor. So when you screw it down, just get a little bit with like a Allen wrench. Just stick it in there. Stick it right in the threads on it. So you know that it's going to get some on it. You literally put it in there yourself. And then you wipe off, if there's any on the can, wipe it off. Cardboard works. Yeah, I gotta find it. I'll probably take it apart again after I run it a little bit and just put it on. That was quick. Easy. It's easy to work on these old ones. That's for sure. That's it. Doesn't sound too good. Something's wrong in here. There's probably some sand in it, I bet you. There's probably sand in this freaking gearbox because I didn't know that dust cover. I think I may have a rock in here. Actually, the gear in this gearbox kind of feels rough. I think I may have got dirt in it one time because I didn't have that seal in it. Let me see. Try something. Freaking car pissing me off. I don't know. Just don't sound right. I tried moving the pinion gear in a different location because it's making a funny clicking sound like there was something in the gearbox, like a rock or something. Try this again. Okay. Something's fucked. Oop. Hear that? Listen. Maybe there's something in the motor? Something's funky with it. Something's not right. It's funny, it don't do it when I don't bolt the motor down. When I bolt the motor down, I think I may have got like a rock in the gear from when I took this off because there was all dirt, like sand on it. Hear it? Let me try. Maybe it's just how it sounds because it's more magnetic, the motor. Let me try hooking this. Let me try hooking the battery on it and see what it sounds like. Oh yeah, so I guess that's just how the motor sounded. Now I can tighten it up. I guess it's good to go. It's just how this motor sounded because it has much stronger magnets. It makes like a clicking sound. You hear it? I'm used to the Tamiya ones with the weak magnets. They don't make that sound. So now I just got to feed this in here. Omega got it. Nah, it was it does sound funny. It's all right. I think I need that little plastic, the little cardboard shield on it. I'm going to have to put it in some other time. I'll run it like this, and then I'll put it in. I know I got one. I just can't find it, that Tamiya plastic disc. I mean, not plastic. It's like a fiberglass for the motor. God, this motor uses these long wires. I guess I could check if it's working. I have my radio. I got to put some batteries in it. Let me see. Come on a second. Whoa. I have find my grasshopper on this one. Super horny. Grasshopper. All right. Showing right here in the LCD. It's showing my grasshopper. I got it selected. So now I could hook a battery on it and test it real quick. I just put it out in the front like this. I don't know if this is on or off. Let me see. Oh, it's working. She's got power, Scotty. See if she rips them. Oh, yeah. She's working. Steve O.D. 10-pound remote. You talking about this? You could only dream of owning one of these, brother. They're beauties. KO Propo, best radios. You guys like these cheap light plastic ones that bend like rubber. Look. Pieces of crap. Leave my radio alone. Steve, leave my radio alone or I have to mess you up with my forks. All right, this thing's going together good. Can't wait to test this one now. Oh, I can shut. Is this off? Oh no, there it is. I'll leave it here so you can look at it. Is that good? $20-turn motor. All ready. Oh, maybe, yeah, she is happy. She is peppy, yeah. She smoked the tire, so that's a good sign. I think the remote is older than the car. That's not that old. You got to go to KO Propo's website so your mouth drools. I like the new model, but I don't want to change everything. This ain't that old. That's what it's going to do when I drive it. Okay, so you guys who missed, I tested all these motors RPMs right here. So if you want to look back and find out the RPMs of 20 turns, 15 turns, stock Tamiya can 27 turn, you'll have to look back. And I use this tachometer. You get it on eBay for like $13. It's awesome. Now I could stash away this nice data here. Data that I made with the RPMs of the motors. Now I have it. Now I know. Model Night, you know your old win. Damn, those tires grip, I'll tell you. All right, so there she is, guys. She's fitted with the 20 turn now. You notice I use that anti-wear grease in the diff. Watch this. It stops and don't keep turns. Like the stock one, when you use the regular grease, it'll just keep spinning. When you use the Tamiya anti-wear grease in the diff open gear part and on the pins, it just stops rotating real fast. It's awesome. It works good. So there they are, my two beauties. Hopper on hopper. Two hopper beauties. The tires on that grasshopper. Yeah. I had Ampro. I modified my stock hubs on the grasshopper to fit them. And I sent him the Ampro, and he actually makes the part now that allows you to put these rear tires on. They're much softer, and this is the stock ones for the Scorpion. They make even a softer version, and because they're softer, it helps with the grasshopper suspension. And then I think I put the front ones on. I think I had to use I forgot what ball bearings they were. They're real small ones they use inside the Tamiya on one of the gears. They're like real thin. I forgot what size they were. But they're like real thin ball bearings. Yeah, these tires are awesome. I already ran it with the tires. It works so much better than with the these paddle stocker ones that come on them. You see the difference? This one here, it doesn't have the anti-wear grease in it. Watch. Just keeps spinning and spinning. And this one here has the Tamiya anti-wear grease. See how it slows down like an oil diff, filled diff? That's why I use the Tamiya anti-wear grease on all my open diff cars. Model Nutty, the 5x8x3, I think. Yeah, that may be it. It's the one that goes in the Hornet, the big gear that rides on the pinion gear. Now has the small one on the one side. It's that size, I believe. Earl RC's here. What's up? Here's my two grasshoppers. This is the one I got. I showed you guys last time. And I was going to put a faster motor. I decided to put the faster motor in my original one. And I put a 20 turn motor in it. You'll have to look back, and I tested the RPM with a tachometer here. I tested the RPMs of all the motors, and I picked the one that I wanted. Yeah, Model Nutty, that's the one side has the little thin one on it. Yeah, Earl RC, that I don't know how much these these WLToy motors, the stock ones, they were like 23,000, almost 24,000 RPM. So if they sell these real cheap, they would probably be a nice hop-up motor. There's the two little demons here. Model Nutty. Yeah, they make faster 390 motors. That's my RC. Doing good RC basher. And here's the old Kipropo. That's like from like the 80s. This one is newer, but they're both good. These guys should get one of these off eBay. They're awesome. You see, they give you the tape you stick on. You cut a little piece off, and that's what picks up the laser to give you the RPM reading. They even give you this little pouch for it, which is nice. Two hoppers. Yeah, two hopping beauties right here. This is nice. With the Scorpion tires and wheels on it. I just put the 20 turn in here. Whoa. Put the AMAX motor in the 313, run it down. I gotta test so much stuff here now, it's ridiculous. I got video footage and I gotta test so many trucks and the twin hammers, this one here. The Doomsday, I gotta test the WLToys. Still, I gotta test this one. Now, I didn't even get to test this one. I'm gonna have two little RCs coming to review here. I'm gonna have some little 14-inch boat that's coming, and I'm gonna also have some 1/12 scale like pickup truck. It looks kind of scale looking. It's like a 4-wheel drive little pickup truck. That looks cool. I'm gonna have that here. I'm gonna do a review on them. Yeah, it's got the good old AM beauty receiver in there. I don't know. I like the tires on the Scorpion tires on it. Look awesome if you see the difference. This looks mean. Just want to say hi everyone. I'm gonna upload. Yeah, I'm gonna have another video. I'll probably put it up Friday. I worked on it last night. My Pajero, and I found this different spot in the mountain. And at the end, I'm going to this spot is hell. It's really bad. I had to pick up the Pajero a lot and then cut the film, so it was getting stuck a lot. It's really bad. But I found this new spot and it's crazy. It's like hell. Hairstyle ZRC, what's up? Everyone hit that thumbs up button for me. It helps me out. I appreciate it if you can hit the thumbs up. It always helps my channel out. But anyhow, I went up the mountain. I went with my brother, and we went really far. I think we went like 6 miles across the other side, like far. And we found this one spot. It was so rocky and stuff. The Pajero kept getting stuck. I had to keep picking it up and moving it. It's like the trail of hell. Later, Steve. But anyway, I fixed this up. I don't want to stay on here too long because sometimes I stay on for almost 3 hours. So I'm going to try to cut this short. If anyone wants to look back at this, I put a new motor in one of my grasshoppers. I tested the RPM on all these motors here, even a vintage Kyosho 240 ST, 15 turn, a 20 turn, a WLToys stock motor. Tested it with the RPM meter, and I have all the data if you want to look back at it. So it's been an hour here, guys. I'm going to cut this short. And I appreciate all guys stopping in, checking it out. Really appreciate it, and all the thumbs up and likes and all the support you give me. And we'll see you next time, and I'll give you a beauty. See you next time, guys. Later.